afternoon and welcome to Redders in Tunisia. It's game day 3. It's Guinea versus Tunisia, the two unbeaten groups in Group C. Here's the game so far. Cameroon and South Sudan. Well, Cameroon win, so they're 2-1, as are South Sudan and Cape Verde beating Libya. So 3 teams in Group A that are at 2-1. Cape Verde and Libya have played. And we're just being introduced to Guinea, who are becoming an African powerhouse with some fantastic performances so far, beating Rwanda 82-70, then Nigeria 69-55. Suleiman Boom and Shannon Evans combining for 83 of Guinea's 139 points. They are a real 1-2 punch. They are second and third in scoring after the first 2 games, behind Omar Abena. So we've got the 3 top scorers in the African qualifiers so far in this game, and this place should be rocking. It's going to be a huge game. Who's going to be unbeaten in this group moving forward? Ashraf Guinea is a player to look out for. Osama Mane, we had a huge game against Nigeria, 25 points. Not so big against Rwanda, but other players stepped up, like Jawa Jawedi, 21 points versus Rwanda. Mokhtar Ayeza, the veteran, 39 years old. But the key man is Omar Abena, 32 years old. He is the leading scorer in the African qualifiers so far with 23.5 points a game, just ahead of Shannon Evans and Suleiman Boom. We shall pause for the national anthems.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Guinea. And now the national anthem of Tunisia.
Well, 2 wonderful renditions of the national anthems as the 2 co-cheers, Nano Askarich and Mohamed Al-Oklati, shake hands in ahead of a huge afternoon and evening of basketball. Next up will be the other 2 teams in this group that are 0-2, Nigeria and Rwanda. Here's the referees, Mbaise, Umaisai and Imad Driach. So Morocco, Senegal.
One order.
And Martinique. So both teams 2-0 in this group. Nigeria, Rwanda play next. They're 0-2, so it's been a tough window for those two teams. But Guinea and Tunisia, as a team, Tunisia second in scoring, 88 points a game, quite a way behind South Sudan, who were averaging over 100 points. And Guinea, 82 points a game, are fourth. Here's Tunisia's starting five: Manewi, Riadza, Laheni, Omar Abeda and Ahmed Adami. So much experience to come off the bench as well, that will be key. Mohamed Adoklati, 62 years old, second stint as head coach of Tunisia, took them to AfroBasket 2011 and also the Olympic Games 2012. Sulman Boom, Abdoulaye Sai, watch out for him. Shannon Evans, outstanding. Usman Drame putting up big numbers, especially rebounds. Mohamed Keita, super athlete, will dominate you both ends of the floor if you allow him. And some real continuity for Guinea now, and Serbian head coach Nano Askaric, 60 years old, head coach for Guinea, and I think they're really putting together a disciplined national team now. 72 is their FIBA World ranking. Tunisia are 50, but that ranking for Guinea is coming down after each tournament as they achieved 9th in AfroBasket 2025 this year with a record of 2-2, and Tunisia disappointingly 12th. They are the three-time AfroBasket champions, 2021, 2017 and 2011. 2017 was in Radis, Tunisia. Let's listen into the coaches for the pre-game talk.
Okay, we do the same other side. One more time. Okay, ball, move, get the ball. Not fast. Keep on.
Sixteen teams who were played at AfroBasket 2025 are the teams that are in this qualification for the first round. It's 1 minute to tip off. It's the Tissot countdown to tip off. And after two windows, the second window for these teams in Group A and C will be in July. So 6 games, 2 windows of 3 games, and 16 teams will become 4 groups of 4 will become 2 groups of 6. So we will lose the 4 bottom place teams in the groups. And it's not looking good for Libya. And whoever loses out of Nigeria, Libya are 0-3, and whoever loses out of Nigeria and Rwanda will also be 0-3 after this, and they will be in. We'll have to have an amazing second window to qualify, but it's the here and now. It's Tunisia versus Guinea, the 3-time AfroBasket champions, in a little bit of restructuring with the retirements of Slimani Rondam and Salamejra, who's on the coaching staff, but they've got some great players coming through the ranks, and we're really looking forward to this one. Guinea in white, Tunisia in red, and look out, straight along the baseline. Great play coming out of the start of the first. And Mo Keita just agile and just flies to the hoop at his own pace. And Tunisia already in big trouble. Lahaney breaks the pressure, goes to the bucket. And they just managed to keep hold of it. Manewi. And Guinea really coming out on the front foot. Inside, they're backing down. Nice left-hand hook, no good for Usman Drame. 33 years old, 2 meters 4. Being a national team player for a number of years and such an important part of the Guinea setup. Another turnover, that's so sloppy for Omar Abeda. And a foul, and one. And Abdoulaye C, who's been having a strong tournament, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 32 minutes against Nigeria yesterday. Straight away, they are putting so much pressure. There's the first play. You cannot let Mo Keita get a lane and get a sight of that hoop because he will fly in. Tunisia need to get a foothold in this game. Screen. Manewi just off and rebounded by Guinea. At the moment, everything going Guinea's way. They're the lower ranked team at the moment by FIBA, but they are on the rise. Omar Abeda into the corner, nice passing, but they're just very tight and just look nervous, Tunisia. This is a big, big challenge for them. Shannon Evans, second top scorer after the first 2 games. Nice screen, he just takes his time. Good defense, a little bit sloppy. Into the corner, Sai for 3, off. And I think that's what Tunisia need to do, is make Guinea take a lot of threes. Keep them out of the lane. Abeda. Hands off to Manewi. 2 key players for this team. Wide open, short jump shot, just off, but it's a good look. Abeda thinks about it, but they're straight onto him. Not giving him a look, but now he breaks free, gets to the bucket, and he can't get it to go. It's like there's a lid on the basket at the moment for Tunisia. Here comes, boom. Excuse me, that's Shannon Evans. Just long. I think I was right first time, it is boom. Make sure we get those 2 players correct. 3's up, and it's just off. They just can't quite get it to go, but Abeda just sneaking in for the steal, and he drains it, rattles it down. That's big for Tunisia. They finally get a bucket with just over 3 minutes played in the first quarter. Will that settle them down and get the fans really into it? Evans gets open, and there's a foul, and Abeda just not wanting Evans to shake loose. And Evans, such a key player, 101 meter 80, 31 years old. He's averaging 22 points a game. Misses the free throw. Was 100% up to that moment, 4 of 4. No 2 of 2 in both the games versus Rwanda and Nigeria. Every point is crucial because your scores and your statistics from the first round of games are carried through to the second round. You must finish in the top 3 of these first round groups. And at the moment, both these teams are in a strong position to do that. But they've got to keep playing for 40 minutes, or as long as it takes. It took 45 minutes for Tunisia to get past Nigeria in game 1. Abeda, he just can't get it to go. Trying that underhand right move maybe would be better served using the left hand from the left side in that moment. Another foul. They're really playing Shannon Evans the second tough. There's Boone into the corner. And a lot of dribble. He's going to have to shoot it off balance. And that's great one-on-one defense there from Tunisia. Making that tough. They've got to keep moving the ball, Guinea. Even if Evans gets rid of it, relocates, gets it back, or creates some sort of handoff or pick and roll. But good defense. Kept the ball on one side there, Tunisia. Now the team in red. Three-time AfroBasket champions. The last time they won it was in 2021 in Rwanda. Manewi inside. Well, that's going to possibly be a travel, and it is. And Rayaza, I think, says, well, that was knocked out of my hand, but referee's seeing it differently. Mokhtar Rayaza, seen it all before, was present for all the AfroBasket wins and 2 World Cups as well, going back to 2010. Moketa. Here comes Evans, back outside. I think that's who they want shooting, but that's not who they want rebounding it. If that's who they're leaving free, which I think is a good play, Moketa is not a regular three-point shooter. Evans, crossover. He's going to shake free, and it's long, it's flat. That is his sort of natural shot, but it just means it's slightly flat, and the attack to the basket. There is a foul. Very physical. This game is so crucial. Now at the line, Abdoulaye C. Just 2 points so far, 1 rebound. Averaging 7.5 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. And that's the first free throws that he's made in this window 1 of the World Cup qualifiers. It's 2027. Qatar is where all the basketball roads are leading to. And Tunisia hoping they're going to lead to a made 3 or a made basket. They've got 3 points. We played over half of this first quarter. Guinea in white, in possession. Boom. Young sensation. 26 years old. Nice pass inside. It was Randrame. Misses. And Evans misses. Another rebound. Good defense without fouling. And the ball comes off Keita. They're doing just enough. Maybe Keita was slightly too far under the bucket there. And they kept their hands up, creating a wall of arms. And Keita, 30 years old now, played at AfroBasket 2021. And in the World Cup qualifiers in 2023. Nice hard jump stop there from Firas Laheni. Sort of a semi-veteran compared with Mokhtar Rayaza, but just a great athlete and has been consistent over these games, especially against Rwanda. 21 points, 8 rebounds, just a couple of rebounds shy of a double-double, and 2 steals. Against Nigeria, 4 points, 10 rebounds. So he will put the stats on in different ways. They played at US Monastir in Tunisia since 2014. Crucial part of this national team. Inside it goes for Guinea. They're trying to power their way to the basket. Little shimmy and can't get it to go, and Lahaney's going to get the rebound, and they push ahead, and the fans wanted a foul. Lahaney pushes it out. Al Jaziri. Penetrate, kick, extra pass, wide open three is just off, and the crowd are living every moment here. Boom, is blocked. Solomon Boom couldn't get airball. Shots up and just off, and look at the fight from Firas Lahaney. Manewi crosses over, goes through, kicks out. Can they get an open look? Here it comes. And they nail it, and the fans know that that was big. And Lahaney, he deserves that. He has been fantastic on the defensive glass, and he knocks down the three. Boom. Gets to the glass, no good. Lahaney with another rebound. Here comes Manewi, and a foul on the way to the basket. And Tunisia starting to get in the flow here. Mohamed Jallo with the foul. Jallo on his national team debut this weekend on this window. Zerma Manewi, 26 years old. He is such a big player, especially against Nigeria. In game one, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Got into foul trouble versus Rwanda yesterday. And he was leading scorer at AfroBasket 2025 for Tunisia as well. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Tunisia have taken the lead, and now it's Guinea that are struggling to score. So big to have home court advantage. Tunisia hosting this World Cup qualification window in Radis, in Tunisia, in this wonderful stadium. Sheikh Konde, he can't get it to go. Offensive foul. Firas Lahaney. And he's loving the fight, the challenge of playing against these great athletes from Guinea. But Lahaney just showing you can do it with position, athleticism, but great position. Alley-oop is no good. So close for Tunisia. Here comes Guinea. Can they get something going here? Just play some team basketball. It's just been a little bit one-on-one at times. The ball's getting a little bit stuck. Dribble at, back cut, nothing doing. Penetrate, nice pass inside. That's really good. And Mohamed Jallo, 25 years old, makes a nice score, nice push shot. Jallo, a free agent at the moment. Jaziri. And the ball's knocked away again. And nice finish from Mohamed Jallo. Tunisia need to take care of the ball. really is about a test of endurance. The World Cup qualification windows, they were both, all teams have been given a day off. To rest and recuperate during these World Cup windows, but leading Group C going into window 2 in July is on the line here for Guinea and Tunisia. Guinea by 3. Tunisia looking shaky at times. It's a real low scoring contest again. Guinea with the steal, but defense is back from Tunisia. And the fans getting a bit agitated. This is very unlike Tunisia, but Guinea putting a lot of pressure on. Boom, attacks, penetrate, kick, side, mid-range J is up and nothing but net. Excuse me, Mohamed Diallo. Mohamed Diallo knocking down that mid-range J. And Boom with the assist. Joetti, he's going to be needed to do something special today. Catch and shoot is off for Belasanshihi. And good block again, but there's a whistle, and it's the end of the first quarter. And again, standing strong. Well, he was actually knocked off, Joetti, but Belasanshihi came to his rescue on the defensive end. And time expired at the end of the first. Wow. It's a low-scoring affair. Guinea 14, Tunisia 9. There's the statistics. 2 of 8 from behind the arc for Tunisia. 0 of 4 from 2, 3 of 4 free throw line. 4 of 6 for Guinea from the free throw line. And I bet that's his 1 basket so far. Six turnovers, Tunisia. Guinea with just 2. Nice defense again. And it's Diallo. He's doing a really nice job, Mohamed Diallo. 6 points, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Coming off the bench. 3 minutes and 16. Apologies for the picture breakup. We are working on it. And we're into the second quarter. That's a great bucket for Tunisia. And Bershibenya here. Guinea 14, Tunisia 11, 9 minutes remaining in the second. Apologies again for some of the picture breakup, but we are here and we're live in Tunisia. Catch and shoot is an air ball. 2 seconds, time runs out. Great defense from Tunisia. And the push ahead back to Manewi. Ashraf Ganouni. 28 years old now. Another key player for Djawedi. Djawedi shoots. In and out, balls into the hands of Tunisia, rebound. Oh, just couldn't get it to go. Bershibenya here. Good offensive rebound and jump hook. And Guinea miss. And shots that were going in on the whole over the first 2 games, where these teams are 2-0. Both beating Nigeria and Rwanda, who play later. Oh, beautiful catch and spin. That is wonderful. Bershibenya here. Guinea made the assist. 14-13, every single point is crucial. Shots up, just short for Tunisia, for Guinea, and they almost had the ball stolen there. And another 2 for Tunisia. And Jawa Djawedi with the score, 15-14 to Tunisia. They come back again to take the lead. Shannon Evans goes left. He needs help. He lets the shot go. He makes the shot. That is what Evans can do. That is unbelievable. So far beyond the 3-point line. Dribble left. Just lets it fly in the flow. 17-15 Guinea. Back cut, but there wasn't the angle. Good idea, but Belasang Shihi didn't quite have the angle. There's a lot of physicality. Now is Evans going to shoot again from downtown? That is short. He's confident. Back outside. Evans again wide open. Off. Big rebound from Belasang Shihi. They push it. Abeda open. Knocks it down. Nothing but net for Omar Abeda. 32 years old now, and Djawedi almost gets the steal. He throws it away, Evans, but it's through the legs of Ganouni. This is harem-scarum, wild African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2027. Final game for these teams in this window. They've given everything. What more have they got? Evans wanting the foul, nothing given. Push ahead, Tunisia. Nothing. Great defense back from Guinea. Evans has the ball. Breathless basketball in Radis. Drains it. He could have been fouled from behind. This is outrageous. From Shannon Evans, you shouldn't be surprised if you watch enough of him play. 2018. Is he the African Steph Curry? Or is Steph Curry the American Shannon Evans? Offensive foul. I'll let you decide that. I'm sure there'll be some comments coming in, but it's just the range he shoots from in the flow. And that's a nice pass from Abeda. He knows. And there's another one, Benya, here again. Just keep yourself open. If your player's outside those key scorers, keep yourself open and you will get a lane, you'll get a moment where you can get a shot off. Inside, nice pass from, but Osman Drame just put the ball behind his back. Open three is off right for Abeda, just off. Here comes Guinea. Inside, ball's loose. Kaba is on. Usman Arafan Kaba. Inside, push shot is in and out for Drame. 33 years old, 2'4", Usman Drame. Crossover. Now Abeda's got some range as well. Trying to size up the defense, goes left, gets open, and just off, big rebound by Keita. Mo Keita, what an athlete. Evans, screen, pulls up, no hesitation. Okay, well, it's he's going to keep shooting it if he's open. 2018 Guinea lead. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the second. Breathless World Cup action inside, nice fake, and the foul. And 2 shots incoming from the line. Evans showing his range there. 8 points, 2 of 3 from the line, 2 of 8 from 3. 3 rebounds and a turnover. Shannon Evans technical foul, and that's what Abeda was just shooting. You don't want to give Omar Abeda any freebies. Scan the court side, 8091. The code and download the app. Let's listen to Coach Nina Skaric.
Hey, listen, every ball inside, everybody come in defense. Ball in, ball out, up this offense something. Not being patient. Hey, tough shot you can take after 20 seconds. Save. Work before, work. Okay, guys. Let's go.
There's Mohamed Keita, 2 points, 5 rebounds and a steal, and got the game off to a high-flying start with that dunk. Now Abeda at the line, let's get this. Evans, technical foul, he's got to be careful. Pressure is on, and Abeda makes the free throw. Now the 2 shots for Mokhtar Rayeza, 39 years old. Versus Rwanda this weekend, 24 minutes, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Nigeria, 27 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. He had gold in AfroBasket 11. This country means a lot to him, this basketball nation. Is he going to make a World Cup for the 3rd time? Crossover. And that's tough. It's a foul. And boom. Is a problem as well. They're a real 1-2 punch. Suleiman Boone playing his club basketball in Vienna, Austria. 1m91, 26 years old, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists versus Rwanda, and Nigeria, 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Him and Evans have really been carrying the points scoring, 139 points. The team have scored 83 of those, scored up till now up to the start of this game by Boom and Evans duo. 3:35 remaining in the second. Manewi. Abeda is open behind the back, but it was behind the intended player, Rayeza. Here comes Evans, crossover, attacks. He loses it. And they just can't get it. They've got the athleticism. Here comes Tunisia. They've got numbers, and they had numbers, and Manewi, he will know that should have just been a pass back. Ibrahima Fofana knocked it out, but that should have been a pass to one of the other two players that were with him for an easy dunk or strong layup. So Tunisia 1 point behind. Manawi to Abeda. They don't want him to get going. Fofana is trying to guard. And Drame comes out, and it's an offensive foul. Well, you can tell it's an offensive foul against Tunisia because of the fans. The noise that the fans are making. Such tension. Both these teams know it's a big game. They've just got to let it flow. Just what's got them here. They've got to keep doing it. Play to their strengths. Evans. Against Zazadi. Inside. Drame. And a foul in the post by Benya here. Just too much. Well, you can see the hands on the back and the push. If he'd kept the armbar in there, not the hands on the back, then the referees may have said that's okay. Evans for three, just off. Ball's loose. Guinea retrieve it. Boom. No good. Again, Drame's he just accumulates rebounds. Nice bounce pass. There you go, moving without the ball. Evans finishes with the layup, and Guinea extend their lead to three. Nice bounce pass. Sometimes the simplest of plays, the most effective. Manawi to Abeda. Two key players for this team. Back to Manawi. He slips. A couple of times he's slipped out. Abeda moves away. Manawi. And it's knocked loose by Evans. He's wide open. And it's blocked, but it's off the backboard. Good hustle by Bashir Benya here, but the ball was already up on the glass and going towards the basket. So 26-21 Guinea. Shannon Evans causing problems, not only with his scoring, but with his defense, knocking the ball loose there. And it's timeout Tunisia.
Position, belle الكورة. ما فماش شوطة رجع الكورة خلي يجيب في الكوتي اوبوزي. On n'insiste pas احنا الموفمون على تير ما فماش تير باس خلي يجيب فيك في الكوتي اوبوزي. هي عاد هي عاد.
Coach just said what he had to say, then just left the team to sort it out with the assistant coaches, and I think that's maybe where it's good to have a Salah Mejri on the bench, who's a 2021 Afro Basket champion. Bashir Benya here, 4 points, 1 rebound. He can be a key player if he just keeps moving, set screens, get open off the screens he sets. And they've just got to keep rebounding, Tunisia. Embrace the fight of keeping Guinea to just 1 shot on the offensive end. Omar Abeda. Benya here. Manawi dribbles at Abeda, but they're taking away those back cuts. Nothing easy. He attacks the basket. Bit of one-on-one action, no good. Here comes Guinea. Off the glass, blocked by Lahaney. He's such a good athlete. Open three is long, and it's poked away by Guinea. And it's a foul this time. Guinea will go to the line, but I think there may be a challenge here. Every possession crucial. Well, there was a follow-through there by Benya here. They think if they look at it from this angle, did he make contact? He's come across the body of Usman Drame. That's a great block from Lahaney. And Drame at the line. Usman Drame, 33 years old now, 8.7 rebounds versus Rwanda, a couple of assists, 2 steals. And Nigeria, 6 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists and a block. And he's so important for this national team. He's played 23 games, this is his 24th game, and 9.7 rebounds, 2 assists over his national team career. Ever present for the big tournaments if fit to play. He gets a rest. 6-point lead for Guinea in this low-scoring, tense affair in Rhodes. Tunisia, the hosts. He won AfroBasket 2017 here. Can they rediscover some of that magic under the extreme pressure of playing Guinea? Inside, Jawedi. Lahaney is fouled. An obvious foul there from Ibrahima Fofana. Not the most subtle of fouls as he wrapped him up. Both teams in team fouls. 68 seconds remaining in the second quarter until we get to half-time. Fofana off. Askadic gives him a high five. Manewi behind the back. He's trying to get free. He powers his way to the bucket. And it's 2 shots incoming. And Muketa with the foul. Playing for the national team since 2021. Played at AfroBasket 25, top scorer, 14 points a game, 3 rebounds and an assist. Put up good numbers in the qualifiers, and the last round of World Cup qualifiers for the 2023 edition. Manewi, 7 games, 2 points, 1 rebound. And back to AfroBasket 2021, he played as well. And now he's one of the key players as Tunisia continue to evolve. Can they get to a World Cup? Can Guinea get to a World Cup? Off the fake, and that it missed everything. And I just think with Guinea, they've got to make the right decision with who's taking the jump shots. Abeda, oh, nice drop off and a foul. Ahmed Ademi is going to the free throw line. Tunisia have made 2 appearances in the FIBA Basketball World Cup. 2010 and 2019 was their last appearance. They were 24th in 2010 and 20th in 2019. But it's a long road, it's a long and winding road to Qatar in 2027. This is window 1. Second window of 3 games will be in July in 2026. And then the top 3 teams of the 4 groups will make 2 groups of 6. And then 5 teams will qualify from those 12. Let's listen in.
With Momo. They switch. Okay. Shannon or Boom. Right. Momo, you go to the basket and Shannon or Boom come here. You stop. Safety pass the drive. I want to see that. 2 drives. Okay, 2 drives. Good. In defense.
Shannon Evans, one of our players to watch, and quite rightly, 12 points. He hasn't had it all his own way, but nor has Abeda. 12 points, 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3. But he'll keep firing away if you leave him open, or even if he's not that open. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals and a turnover. And a demi. Makes the free throw. Every point crucial. And a demi. Averaging 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1.5 assists in the 2 games so far. 6 seconds, 5 seconds between game and shot clock. Evans, penetrate, kick, open shot. It's just short. That was the right play they wanted to take that shot, and it was short for Guinea. Manawi trying to get the rip-through foul. Tough D. Manawi kicks, elbow jump shot is off, and time expires at the end of the second quarter in this crucial top-of-the-table clash. And it's half-time. Guinea 27, Tunisia 25. There's the statistics, 7 of 27 from 2 for Guinea, and I'll let you look at those. 28 rebounds to 25 Guinea, 7 assists each, 11 turnovers, a lot of those forced by some tough defense from Guinea. And Abeda 7, Benya here 4, Manawi 4 for Tunisia. Evans leads with 12 for Guinea. Some of the statistics so far. That's Abeda with his first 3. The defense were trying so hard to get to him, and they went past him. And then Evans, in his own time, in his own way, just knocks the 3 down. And it really is a relentless pursuit to have success at these African qualifiers. Great cut movement without the ball there for Evans, and that was a block as well. You can see that just hit the backboard, but that hadn't. Haney with the big block. So that's the highlights. We'll see the other side for the second half. Guinea leading Tunisia.
Get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks.
Winning time.
Both teams over the limit.
You have got to be kidding me!
Speechless at this point. Right now, they're just saying, here you go, everyone. Let me just put together a lovely highlight.
Wami again. Oh, it gets rejected from Mo Keita.
Jeremiah Hill will make the decision what happens here. Shot clock running down. Pulls up for 3. Oh, and he drains it.
Like we've seen all day, nothing has worked against them. Oh, nice block. Comes down from Nigeria.
These rebounds just to give Cameroon only one chance on the offense. Oh, that's beautiful play. Mohamed Abuzgaya. That's a great pass.
30-point game. Nice little spin from Gaj. Oh, lovely move. Look at this. Spin, hangs in the air, kisses it off the glass.
Goes in for the dunk. Tunisia looked to slam, just to put an exclamation mark on this, and Sayaza goes up for the dunk. Guinea are just easing to victory. Oh my, that is rubbing salt in the wound right there from Shannon Evans.
That's a three, can't get it to go from Correa. He goes again. Wow, and he soars in. So we managed to get there, ladies and gentlemen.
How many times are we going to see this? Baseline. Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go tax the closeout. Bruno inside.
Fills it up.
come back and take a look at Shannon Evans, leading scorer for Guinea. 12 points, 2 of 5 from 2. He's 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Guinea, 28 rebounds. And Omar Abeda, 7 points, 2 of 4 from 3. And 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Tunisia, 25 rebounds, 3 offensive and 22 defensive. And 13 offensive rebounds for Guinea, 15 on defensive is a great effort on the rebounding glass. To 25, Guinea lead Tunisia in this matchup with the unbeaten teams in Group C. And Coach Askaric, Serbian, there's been a Serbian connection with Libya, with Guinea, with the Guinea national team. Whoever wins this game will be leading this group unbeaten going into the second window in July. And there's a good sized crowd in here at the venue. Coach Askaric, Austrian Bundesliga champion as a coach. He's currently coaching in LMB Pro B at ALM Evru. But as for Tunisia, the higher ranked team, don't forget they're ranked 50 in the world, Guinea 72. But at the recent AfroBasket in the summer, they were 12th. Tunisia and Guinea were 9th with a record of 2-2. Tunisia 1-3. And some gifts for the young fans. Eight lead changes. Guinea have led for the bulk of the first half, just over 2 minutes. Tunisia led 4. But neither team can get away from the other. Don't forget, scan the QR code, download Courtside 1891. That's where you can get all the streams live on demand, all your highlights, make FIBA magazine shows. And it's a great companion to have wherever you are, at home, on the road. And I thoroughly recommend that you download Courtside 1891. So both teams 2-0 in Group C. Nigeria and Rwanda play after this. That's the last game of this window, last game of today. Cameroon beat South Sudan earlier to go to 2-1. And South Sudan at 2-1, and then Cape Verde beat Libya. They're 2-1. Libya are 0-3 in Group A. This is Group C, and it's all to play for in the second half. If you're just joining us, Guinea in the white, attacking the basket to our left and in possession. And a little push shot, a little bit flat from Drame. Abeda. Abeda closely guarded by Boone. Manawi, jab step, drains it. That's a good start for Tunisia, and that gets Tunisia back in the lead, and Manawi off and running from behind the arc. Tunisia by 1. Keita, ball movement, Boone goes right, and there is a foul called, defensive. And Manawi, great jab step to create the space. Abeda with the assist. Laheni with the foul. Jawedi guarding Shannon. Shannon drives left and finishes right, but he doesn't finish. Just couldn't get it to go. Jawedi drives before the defense can react, but he gives it away, and here comes Shannon. Evans. Great defensive recovery from Laheni, but then the foul with maximum effort given. As Jawedi overstretched on the closeout. Solomon Boone will go to the line for 2 shots. Solomon Boone, 18, 6 and 6, 83% from the free throw line in game 1. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists and a steal in 18 efficiency in that second game against Nigeria. He's the 3rd leading scorer in the African qualifiers, with Group A and Group C playing this window behind Shannon Evans and behind Abeda. But this is a different sort of game. This is not free-flowing offense. This is defense, this is toughness, this is tactical, technical. They're looking inside for Laheni. Outside, Abeda. Keita has switched on him. He's going to use his speed and quickness to step back, but no good. Evans on the left side. Evans is fouled by Tunisia 32, Ahmed Ademi. He just draws the defense in. He's just 5'10", 180, Shannon Evans, but he plays big, especially in the big moments. Evans gets the pass back off the inbounds. Inside, outside dribble. Guarded closely by Jawedi now. Screen coming. Not really used. The shot clock's running down. Can Evans do it all himself? No, he can't. Here comes Tunisia. Manawi attacks. Tries to create space. That's really good defense from Guinea without fouling. Abdoulaye C gets all ball by the look of it, but it does remain possession of Tunisia. But I think coach Nana Askaric is asking for a challenge. I said earlier, every possession is vital. Because points difference could be a difference maker further down the line, even if it's not in this first round, which is completed in July. Thursday, 2nd of July is when the next window starts for these teams. 2026. The other two teams, Group B and Group D, will play in November. Cameroon, in February. Senegal, 3rd in Eurobasket, in Afrobasket this summer. Coach's challenge, and it is going the other way. That's a great challenge. DR Congo, Madagascar, Mali, Egypt, Angola, Uganda. Angola, the Afrobasket champions for 2025. They hosted it and they won it. Some great storylines in Africa at the moment. Great pass and the throw down. Moving without the ball with energy and enthusiasm. Usman Dramé very enthusiastically went to the bucket and threw it down. 3-point lead for Guinea. Deep three, Manewi short, but somehow Abeda gets the rebound off the bounce. Side didn't quite get there for Guinea. And Jawedi harassed seriously by the Guinea defense. That's just a nice pass. Move without the ball, get in behind the defense, get out of their eye line, catch, finish before the help can come, and that's smart basketball from Guinea. Get away from too much one-on-one isolation. Jawedi. Abeda, crossover, back outside Jawedi. Sidestep off the fake is just off. Great look he had there. Super one-on-one skills in the far corner. Boom, attacks high off the glass. It's so high it goes over everything. But he's fouled and he'll be going to the line, Suleiman Boom. He's at the free throw line. Nothing but net for Boom. Went to college at San Francisco, but that was a little while ago. Now he's in Radis in Tunisia, trying to get Guinea to the top of the Group C in the FIBA Basketball World Cup, but they can't complete the steal and get the shot off. And here comes a shot from Tunisia and Jawedi. Evans. Evans inside. Nice play and the throwdown from Dramé. Too big, too strong. Good spacing and again, unselfish play from Evans. He's double teamed. Dramé's just got one player on his back and he's too big and too much to handle in the paint. It's timeout, Tunisia. Let's listen in. Few highlights there. And Osman Mane, we had such a big game in that first win in overtime versus Nigeria, and dropped off in game 2, 7 points, 4 of 4 free throws, but he's got 4 turnovers. Turnovers have been an issue for Tunisia, under a lot of pressure from this Guinea defense. They're so athletic, some players that are got such big and long wingspans. And there's one player that you've got to be really wary of, Suleiman Boom. Catch, shoots, and that's off right. And good rebound again. Keita just tipping it to Shannon Evans, who comes down, hesitates. Someone's open. Suleiman Boom is long, and they're just looking at the rebound. And Keita gets to it, and Evans says, thank you for the effort, but I couldn't save it. And Fofana coming in for some defensive toughness and rebounding. Fofana hasn't scored yet in these 2 games, but he's there to shore up the defense and help in the paint. Abeda, 34-28, Guinea lead. It's their biggest lead. Fofana, ripped through from Manawi, and it is a foul. Got to be careful when ball's on a player's hip. If they're going to rip through, you can't be too close or in their cylinder, in their space. Guinea have some fouls to give. And substitution, Keita out. So they're going small ball here, in effect. Guinea. Mohamed Jallo in, he's had some good minutes. And there's another rip through from Haney. He attacks, spins, left hand finish, and there's a foul. Really strong move from Firas Laheni. And Laheni, again, another long-time servant of the national team. 21 points versus Rwanda, 8 rebounds, 2 steals in the game yesterday, and against in the Rwanda 21-8 and 2. Nigeria in the overtime, 4 points, 10 rebounds. And they're just keeping in touch. Four points today, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Guinea by 5, halfway through this 3rd quarter. Crucial, top of the table clash. Drame can't get it over the front of the rim. Here comes Tunisia trying to reduce the deficit. Manewi looks inside, Laheni rips through, nice pass into the corner, and great defense. Maybe 1 pass too extra. That's what Fofana is there for. That was maybe needed, a pass fake from Ademi in the corner, and he would have been wide open. And that's great D, and that was strange decision by Laheni to be coming towards the sideline, because he was going to be immediately under pressure. But coach's challenge are very valuable, and I think if the coach agrees that there's a good chance of winning, then and coach Mohamed Glati, 67-year-old, coach of the national team of Kuwait from 2020 to 2022. And he's back at US Monastir, as head coach of ES Radaz as well, so he'll be, I'm sure, well thought of here as we come right up to the present and this call, which has been given to Guinea. Tunisia have a head coach challenge. So can they get a good enough angle to make the decision as the crowd volume increases? You've got two players there. As soon as Haney's going to catch that ball, he's going to be under extreme pressure as it is. I think they've come to a decision. Let's listen in. And it's unsuccessful, and ball is with Guinea. 34-29, Guinea lead. 22 places above Tunisia, ranked 72 in the FIBA World Rankings, and Tunisia are 50. Here comes Guinea. Boom, inside, nice pass, but Drame can't get it to go. That left hand just didn't quite have the touch. Ademi back to Abeda. What can Omar deliver? Into the corner, no hesitation, it's short. Nothing's given, nothing's easy in this game today. So much on the line to be top scorer, because you want to go through as group leaders, group winners. And well, there's a box out there. Is it a foul? Again, Fofana getting involved, getting physical, but it looks like it's an offensive foul called. Now Fofana asking for a head coach's challenge. And Coach Neno Ascaric says, no, let's play on. We'll save that one. Abeda, screen from Areaza. Shots up and it's good, and when he hits it, he drains it. Nothing but net for the hero of Tunisia, Omar Abeda. 2-point lead for Guinea. Boone versus Abeda. Boone goes, and he is nailed by Ahmed Ademi. That is a serious hit. Boone goes to the line. He is explosive. He is quick, and he is a problem for any team. BC Vienna this year, played at Limoges last season. And 23-24 season, played in the G League for Grand Rapids. And he is putting up some big numbers up until this game, because this is a low-scoring, technical, physical game. But such a great addition to the Guinea team. Screen using his front of his body and the side of his body. Abeda loses it, gets it back. Wonderful hands and hustle from both teams. Boone Jr., Marnewi, right and the thick of the action, right in front of Coach Ascaric. And Coach is saying, Coach is going to be saying, that's Guinea ball. And it last came off Marnewi. No, and I think the coach has got to be really happy, has got to be very, very careful here. And Ain is suggesting what the ref should do, but that's a young referee. Now the lead referee is speaking. I think coach has got to get his hands off the ref, and the players and the coaches are getting Coach Nano Ascaric away. And it's technical foul. I think he was given every opportunity just to calm down there. And things are really heating up here in Rades. Everything on the line to be head of Group C. Abeda back at the line. Nothing but net. Abeda up to 11 points. He leads all scores for Tunisia. 100% from the line, 2 of 2. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 15 turnovers for Tunisia. It was a rough start for them in this game for sure. Inbounds, Manewi, screen offered by Reyesa. And he just couldn't disconnect himself from Sheikh Sekou Konde. But he's at the line. Mokhtar. Reyesa. His team are 3 points down. He's averaging 3 points going into this game. 3 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. His first free throws of this window. He has been playing for the national team. He's seen all their successes, the 3 Afro baskets, 2 World Cups, and the Olympic Games in 2012 under coach Ado Aklati. High off the glass, is just off. Every call is being contested here, and the referee has just taken the ball off Lahaney. And they've got to be careful here. It's off the glass. And now the backboard was hit there, I think, by Reyesa. They've got to have a look at this. They need to get this right. There's a lot of discussions now, and referees have just got to keep control of it, but also the players have got to keep control of things as well. And now Coach Glady is being pulled away by Coach Mesre. Well, having seen him in action in AfroBasket 2021, I think other players would have been pulling Mesre back. And what an intense competitor. Salah Mesre, what a great player as well. And along with Rondam and Slimani, they are no longer playing, and it's some new players in, but it's just the players that were just in behind them, like Abeda, Manawe, Lahaney, that are stepping up and right on cue. Manewi, Usama Manewi knocks it down. High release, reduces the lead to 2 points. A little bit of old and a little bit of new. Evans penetrated off the jump stop, the dribble to the right, and he nails it off the dribble. 3-point shot for Shannon Evans the second. Inside, Lahaney rips it round. Good double team. Someone's open. Manewi loses it. He's saying he's fouled, but nothing given. They've got numbers, Guinea. And he gets it to go. Evans contorted his body in midair. He makes the 3, and now he makes the 2. And all of a sudden, Guinea by 7. Manewi, screen by Lahaney, going all the way, blocked. And I think there's a foul. Manewi going strong. And now it's Guinea's turn to question the call. Both teams in team fouls. 2 minutes remaining in the third. So much going on. Look at that from Manewi. And then that from Evans the second. Anything you can do, I can do better. I think that's a good call by the refs. Sheikh Sekou Konde with the foul. Manewi. Big numbers against Nigeria in the overtime win. Called off against Rwanda, but other players stepping up. And today he's hitting some big shots yet again. But he misses the free throw. 11 points. Here comes Guinea, high off the, trying to get off the glass, hit the back rim. No good. Here comes Abeda. Lahaney, yes! Beautiful play, Abeda with the assist at pace, going downhill. Back and forth we go. Evans dribbles back, goes left. Somebody else needs to attack. Can't get it to go. Kaba. And the veteran, Mokhtar Ayeza, rips the rebound. And he keeps hold of it. And the possession arrow incoming. And it's Tunisia ball. Got a feeling this game is going to explode in the fourth quarter. Two evenly matched teams with great personalities and talent. Really deep three, and it doesn't get there, but he gets his own rebound. A little bit of luck there for Abeda. He's trying to relocate, but he's not being allowed to get the ball back by Boom. Pull up Jay is good for Jawar Jawedi. He's made some big plays over the weekend as well, and there's another one right there. Into the last minute we go. The whistles from the Tunisian fans. Evans tries to get open. What great D from Jawedi. Means so much to this team. Lahaney, they can take the lead again, Tunisia. And he's jumped out of bounds. Abdoulaye C. Great D. Lahaney cannot believe it. He's got to be careful himself, because it seems that now definite contact, but he was running out of room. He put himself in a difficult situation there, being close to the sideline. It's a Guinea timeout, 26.4 seconds remaining. It's not the high-flying, high-scoring that maybe we were going to get. This is a top African qualifier. Let's listen into coach.
Okay, basically let moving the ball, whatever you play, and don't drive it, keep. Hey, Bono, did you call some fouls, guys? Okay, listen. You, go here. Shannon, you here. Usman. Come. Okay, come. Usman, you come from here and on the side. And you attack away if possible. Stop. Go back to screen and you go opposite, Shannon. Watch the free angle between you, Shannon, and Usman. Okay. Hey, this way. Okay. Let's go.
Look at that from Evans. Just he's so smooth, and it was Boom again. It's those two. Get them on the court together, get them connected, and good things will happen. That's a great fake. Manawi's out of the picture. Abeda can't get out there. And Evans just cool and calm as you like. 17 points, 2 or 3 from free throw line, 4 rebounds. And he's at the 4 yet again, along with Young Boom. Evans playing his club basketball at Andorra in Spain. And a great asset to the African qualifiers for Guinea. And has been at major tournaments with them a number of times. Just plays within the flow. Boom. Just 1 second between game and shot clock. Boom, step back. Oh, he's drained it, nothing but net. And it's the end of the quarter, and could that be a special moment for Suleiman Boum Jr.? End of the third, Guinea 47, Tunisia 42, and you can see how much they appreciate the play of Boom, shake the room. 35 to 34 rebounds, Tunisia, 11 to 10 assists, 17 to 6 turnovers. Tunisia, 17 turnovers, so unlike them, but a lot of them forced by the great defensive play and presence of the Guinean defense. Here's some of the highlights. Both coaches just really getting into it. Drame with the throw down. And Abeda. Boom has got 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Evans 17. They are dominating the scoring for Guinea, and then Manawi 11 points. And Evans, that is tough as well. Evans 17 points. 3 of 10 from behind the arc. But it's when you score them is the key. 1 quarter remaining, if it's going to be enough to separate these two teams. Courtside 1891, download the app, scan the QR code. Everything you need for world basketball, all the qualifiers, which has just been an amazing weekend in Africa, Asia, Europe and the Americas. Almost 24-hour basketball. So we're into the 4th quarter. Inside for Guinea, in the white, Tunisia in the red on defense. Drame hands off to Boom, who hit that big 3 at the end of the 3rd. Inside, no good, great D without fouling, but there is a foul there. Abdullah C. It's C or it's Keita. I think it's Abdullah C, just a little bit too forceful there. And ball off on the sideline there. So Guinea, possession again. Can they get some separation between themselves and they almost lose it, but Boom first to react. Inside. Back outside by Keita. Evans has it. He has no limit to his range. Nice pass! They get the offensive miss. Drame, great play from him. Boom goes the other side to the screen. But Boom gets it stolen. Jawedi just stayed with him. And that just goes out. Just so unfortunate, but great D from Jawedi. Just stayed in front of Boom while he went through his dribble series, which is the problem. If you're going to put some dribble moves on, make them quick and get the defense moving side to side so you can get some space to go around. At the line, Ashraf Ghannouni. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists versus Nigeria and Rwanda. Putting in strong performance, and he's knocked down the free throws. And Ghannouni, 2 of 2 from the line. That's his first 2 points of the game. Evans, the whistles ring out. Got to watch everything he does. Goes left all the way to the bucket. Look at the explosiveness there as he went downhill with his left hand. And nothing Tunisia could do about it. Ghannouni goes left to set the play up. Out comes Abeda off the screen. Such great movement. Lahaney attacks and he's fouled. And he will go to the line for 2 shots. Keita is the recipient of the foul. Yeah, just too much body, a little bit quick. Lahaney protecting the ball well. Then here, Fedas Lahaney. 26 minutes he's played so far, 7 points, 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Today, he was 3 of 4 coming into the game from the other two games. Made 3 or 4 against Rwanda. Makes the second, every point crucial. And Coach Askarich knows it. This will be a huge scalp to beat Tunisia and go 3-0. Guinea have the game to do it, but they're so closely matched. Evans looking to shake free, he has now, and he's just short on the floater. Abeda cleans up the rebound. Abeda, Lahaney, and that's a travel, and he knows. Fearless, or Fearless, Lahaney. Shannon Evans the second. Guarded by Guinea, just puts it inside to Abdullah Sai. Keita, handoff, screen, Evans goes the other way. A lot of dribble, but he's open from the elbow and he can't get it to go. But Drame again, how many rebounds has he got in this game? Well, he's on 9, or maybe that's his 10th. He is leading rebounder for his country for sure. Abeda goes left, attacks off the glass, no good. Just couldn't get there, and it's gonna, well, there's no foul. But that is backcourt. Just trying to get it to Guinea, that body's flying everywhere. And unfortunately for Tunisia, Mokhtar Ayeza was in the backcourt. So turnover. Again, right hand, maybe just that left hand finish, but it's difficult to give any offensive advice or criticism in the way of Omar Abeda. Just a wonderful, wonderful player. Keita to Evans. Drame trying to set the screen. Step back from Evans. It's good, it rattles in, and he backs up into the ref. And let's hope he's okay. Hope that's not going to be a freak accident. Let's hope the referee's okay as well, because watch this. He backs up and then he back pedals, not realizing the ref's there. But what a wonderful 3. And it forces the timeout from Tunisia. They're just going to have to keep an eye on him in relation to that small collision with the official on the sideline. And it's Tunisia timeout, and it's the biggest lead that Guinea have had in this game. 9-point lead, and Tunisia are in some trouble here. The biggest lead Tunisia have was 1 early on. Evans up to 22 points now. He is a problem. 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Suleiman Boom, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. But Boom Jr. and Evans the second. With Drame with 9 rebounds, 7 points. He's 1 rebound and 3 points from a double-double. Coming into the game, Drame, and he's a key factor as well. 7 points, 9 rebounds, 2.5 assists as well. He's a super smart player, Usman Drame. And Tunisia have got to unlock this puzzle. They got to solve it really quick here. 6:44 remaining in the fourth. Manawe trying to break free off the screen. Abeda's going to attack. Jawedi shoots it, makes it. That's massive for Jawad Jawedi. Good play from Abeda. He found the open player from under the hoop. Jawedi nailed it. 6-point lead, 2-possession game. Evans, what's he going to conjure up here? Guarded by Jawedi, who seems to be enjoying the challenge. Into the corner. Back to Evans, deep 3. is off. Good defense. They get the offensive rebound and they secure it and they continue with their offense. Good job by Arafan Kaba. All the way to the bucket is fouled is Evans. And you get the offensive rebound, get the ball in the hands of Evans. They overplay him on the three. As long as you've got good spacing, Evans can attack the basket and get to the free throw line. Evans, 22 points, 29 minutes played. Four rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. He's up to 23 points with that free throw, 3 of 4 from the line. What a performance from the standout player of these qualifiers, along with Omar Abeda. Abeda's only on 11 points, 6 assists. Almost a steal, and Lahaney just gets it back. Great defense again in the passing lane by Guinea. Abeda to Lahaney, goes straight to the bucket and throws it down. Much better. He really wants to attack Lahaney. Fearless Lahaney. And he gets all the way there, and we're back to a 6-point game. Just over halfway, just under halfway through the final quarter, the fourth quarter, or will it be the final quarter? Boom, through the legs, crossover, foul by Lahaney. It's just that's better from Boom. Move the defense to the right and then cross over through the legs to go the opposite direction. Abdullah C waiting to come in. Strong game against Nigeria, 10 points, 8 rebounds. And today, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Everyone doing a job, which is what Guinea have really improved in, I would say, over the last, let's say, 5 years, taking in preparation for AfroBasket 2021, and they're going to run out of saying that. Great D by the 3-time AfroBasket champions who forced them to run out of shot clock. 56-50, Guinea lead. Top of Group C is the stakes. They're high stakes indeed, to be the only unbeaten team in the group, or in the 2 groups this weekend, because there's 3 teams on 2-on-1 on with Group A, and that's way too high for Benya here. Good idea. Just a little bit too high. That's a great dunk from Fearless Lahaney. Skip pass, attack by Evans, baseline. And that's really nice by Drama. He just hangs around. The help goes to Evans. They've got to try and slow him down. And Drama just heads to the front of the rim. Great job again, getting ever closer to another double-double. Offensive foul, Kaba, good defense. And is this almost a turning point when they've just missed it? And in the end of that sequence, Drame reacted better. Benya here got caught under the basket. Guinea to get to double figures, to a double figures lead. Boom. Goes right. And turnover from Guinea. That's so. Plenty of time remaining. Tunisia have just got to get in the flow offensively here. Abeda trying to get himself away from the defensive attentions of Guinea. He's going to attack, and he throws it down again. Same play as previously. Abeda gets the assist. Lahaney with a layup step crush over the Guinea defense. 6-point lead. This game is not over. A long way to go. Just over 3 minutes Drame against Riaz, outside, catch, shoot, short, and it's too much defense by Jawad Jawedi. But that's beautiful. Nice job. Just one-handed, just over the top of the front of the hoop. That's beautiful. This nice rip through. Had the ball in his left hip when he called it, ripped it across, and in one motion and 2 steps, crushed it. Great play and great example to young players how to get to the basket quickly. Of course, a lot of the pressure and attention on Abeda. He just got his 8th assist. 11 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. He's 2 assists and 5 rebounds away from a triple-double. So in a low-scoring affair, there's some great performances within that. Boom, boom at the free-throw line. Askarich and the coaching staff. Haney ready to rebound. Coach Claté just in thought, pacing the sideline. Clipboard or notes in hand. Abeda, he knows that he needs to have a real big moments in this game to give Tunisia a chance. They're 9 down, 61-52. Marnaoui, oh my goodness! What a shot from Marnaoui, Osama Marnaoui, off the dribble, high release, knocks it down right in the face of the Guinea defense. 6-point lead, can Tunisia get a stop? Suleiman Boum. Guinea penetrate, kick, 3's up, it's short. And now Tunisia can cut the lead to 3 with a 3. And the crowd, they see hope. And while there's time, and while there's Omar Abeda and Manawe, Jawad Jawedi, don't forget about him. Here's Manawi. He's got to be careful. Guinea, that was their foul to give. Abdoulaye C with the foul. That's what happens. You make a couple of shots, the defense overplays. 14 points, Manawi. 1 assist. 3 of 7 from behind the arc. 5 of 6 from the line. If and when he goes to the free throw line. Tunisia will be hoping he does, and they can get the clock stopped and eat into this lead. Manawi attacks, penetrate, kick, shots up, just off for Jawedi, and there's a scream from a young fan from the crowd. The people, everybody on the edge of their seat, including myself. Such a big game. Who's going to be unbeaten at the end of this matchup in Group C? Incredible distance he shot that from, Evans. And it's that man again, Fearless Haney gets another rebound. Winning plays time after time. And Haney will go to the free throw line. Or should be going to the free throw line. He is. Now, Lahaney is 3 of 6 from the line. Tonight it was 3 of 4 coming in to this game. 12 points, 4 of 5 from the field. He needs the perfect stroke right now, and he does. He stepped away from the line as he, just after he shot it, but he had a great rotation on it, and it got over the front of the rim and splashed. Coach Askarich can't sit down, he can't stand still. It's international basketball. This game on a knife edge. This to reduce the lead to 4. 1:36 remaining. What have these teams got left? It's the 3rd game they've had in 4 days. Everything being left on the floor. The crowd volume is turned up to almost maximum. Boom. Junior playing like a senior, but he loses the ball, too much dribble. No foul. Great collapsing defense from Tunisia. Manawi. Oh, that's short, ball's loose. Great defense from Evans. 1.80 m, playing like a giant. Evans protects the ball from Jawedi. 14 on the shot clock. He's going to the basket. Sai. C. Boom again. Attacks, but loses it again. And it's Tunisia ball. And I think Guinea are going to say it came, and Boom's going to say it came off Tunisia, but let's have a look. And it did. And Manawi's trying to get his hands out of the cookie jar. Is there a coach's challenge incoming? Have they got one left? And timeout has been asked for. 47.9 seconds remaining.
Okay, I have red ball on the floor. Now we go to check.
Guinea and Tunisia have played 7 games total. Previously, Tunisia have won 6, Guinea 1. And now we are here in the 2027 World Cup qualifiers. It's game 3 of the first window. This is really important. The referees have had a lot of big calls to make.
5 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds.
They've said it is now Guinea ball. You could see it came off Manawi. Now this is a big out of bounds play. They've had time to draw something up. Got a lot of options. I would say Evans is going to throw it in. And Manawi just couldn't get 2 hands on the ball. And the teams head back to the benches. It's a Guinea timeout. Here's some highlights from this qualifier, and Manawi, nice screen offered by Rieza, and he made the most of it, Manawi. Manawi, 14 points. About it, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Fans, young and old, families. They look quite relaxed in the stands, but this is a big 46 seconds and 7.7. And there's Manawi, 14 points, 3 of 8 from 3, 6 turnovers though. 22 turnovers for Tunisia today. It's really been an Achilles heel for them. Guinea with half that, 11. And here we are, Guinea, sideline possession. They've just had a timeout to try and draw something up. And Boom, Suleiman Boom is fouled on the way to the basket. And Firas Lahaney, personal foul. 2 free throws incoming for Suleiman Boum. And nothing but net for the young 26-year-old, 1.91 m. Third leading scorer coming into this round of games. Third leading scorer in these qualifiers, behind his teammate Shannon Evans and the opposition of Omar Abeda. But Evans and Suleiman Boum again delivering for Guinea, and Abeda and Manawi delivering offensively from the guard position for Tunisia. It's another timeout. It's Tunisia's timeout. Now they're 6 down. They could really do with a 3 then. 8 of 26, 30, just under 31% from 3. Jawedi's made 1 of 6. Abeda's 3 of 6. Manawi, who's hit the most recent 3, is 3 of 8. There's the other statistics going through. Seven of 18 from 2, 15 of 44 from the field, Tunisia. And for Guinea, 19 of 70 from the field, 5 of 25 from 3, 14 of 45 from 2, and 20 of 24 from the line, Guinea. As for Tunisia, 19 of 24, so both teams have shot 24 free throws, making 19 and 20. And the fans watch on. Abeda from Jawedi. Manawi is double teamed. He's really in the corner there, needs to get it to an open player. Abeda shots up, and that is short. Great D from Guinea, suffocating defense from Guinea. And Evans brings it over into the front court. I think one more score or a couple of free throws, and they're slowing it down. 6-point lead. And Tunisia are not trying to get the steal. Both teams in team fouls. 3's up, and 3's good, and that's not what Tunisia wanted at all. And the same spot he hit from the end of the third, and Jawedi just slips out of his hands, and he misses the second. And that's a massive win, huge win for the up-and-coming team of Guinea. They are making statements again in African basketball. Solid AfroBasket 2025 and 2021, and they go 3-0 in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for 2027. They beat Tunisia 66-57. There's Usman Drame, such a solid performer. Let's look at Guinea's stats. 14 of 45, 2, 6 of 26, 3, and 20 of 24. That is huge. Both teams shooting from the free throw line well. That is massive for Guinea. And Coach Ascarich, look at him. He's smiling and he's happy now. They've been put through the ringer. There's Evans again, 24 points, just pouring in the points for Guinea. And look at the excitement. This is what it means. 3-0, they're almost, you would say, unless they have a capitulation in July, through. They're going to go through to the second round. It's what position in the group are they going to be? And they just got to consolidate this, enjoy what they've achieved. We've enjoyed watching them. And best plays from the fourth quarter. And a lot of it from Shannon Evans. 24 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And these step backs, the way he's playing some of these plays, and just a jab step, and almost stand still, just jab, get the defense off you. Even someone like Shannon Evans will react to will react to it. Good footwork, and then fearless Laheni with 2 dunks identical, and then Drame. Again, another solid performance. 12 rebounds, 9 points, just 1 point short of a double-double. Laheni throws it down again. Coach Askaric, he did get a technical actually, and then Manewi with that 3 off the screen. And Tunisia was still in with a chance then. And the crowd have been treated to a great weekend of basketball with Tunisia, but they come up short against Guinea. And there's Boom again. Just backs off. Abeda can't get close enough. And Guinea are the winners, 66-57. And there are the games. Cameroon beat South Sudan. Libya lose versus Cape Verde, 85-74. And Guinea win a low-scoring affair, 66-57 over Tunisia. Next up is Nigeria versus Rwanda to see who's going to go to 1 and 2 in the group. Here's the standings. Guinea up top, unbeaten 3-0. Tunisia 2-1. Nigeria 0-2, as well as Rwanda. One of those 2 teams will go to 1 and 2. The loser will go to 0-3. That's up next here in Rades, Tunisia. Well, it's been a great
That's